So quick question. What's stopping you from being all that God created you to be? Think about that. You know, I find it fascinating that even babies, quitting never crosses a baby's mind when it's learning how to walk. You know how many times a baby will fall when it's learning to, damn birds. Like a baby, a trip and fall, and to get right back up and still continue to crawl, still continue to try to learn how to walk. You know what I'm saying? It never gives up. If a baby would fail a couple times and just say, yeah, I'm good, this ain't for me, how many people you think could be walking right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't quit. To be your best version, you gotta go through something, right? So check this out. Grapes gotta get crushed to make wine. Coal has to get put in a hot furnace, become the diamond, become all that it's meant to be. You feel me? So you have to completely kill your current self-image, become your best version, and go through that discipline, that fire, that uncomfortableness, completely change who you are in here, because everything starts in the mind. And when you do that, you'll be all you're meant to be. You'll go from coal to a diamond, rags to riches. You feel me? Yo, if you get knocked down, cause it's gonna happen, get right back up. If you get knocked down 7 times, get up 8, cause that 8th time could be the time. You know what I'm saying? Or you get knocked down 7 times, you get up that 8th time, that could be the time you actually win. If you get knocked down and you don't get back up, well, then you're definitely gonna lose. You know what I'm saying? If you get back up, there's a possibility you could win. Be thankful for your life, because someone ain't got one. Because someone's doing worse. There's people doing better, but there's people doing worse. Always remember that. You feel me? Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Never give up. Keep stepping. Take your next step. You crossing the finish line. But you got concentration. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. And you gotta be in the present moment and firmly step and keep stepping and keep stepping and keep getting closer and closer to your goal. And before you know it, you look back and you 75% done with the race and the finish line right in front of you. So if you're gonna get what you destined to get, or if you gonna, cause you got longer backwards, you got longer quitting and stopping now than you got actually completing this race. Right there, you got 25% more to go. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Never give up. Keep stepping. Because your next step could be you crossing the finish line. The people in your circle, the people that you're constantly around, you're an average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So make sure the 5 people you spend your time with, your most valuable asset with, are people that tell you you're not going hard enough. Not people that try to hold you back and say you're going too hard, because you're not. You can go harder. You can be more disciplined. You can give more. You can do one more. You feel me? You need people around you that's pushing you forward, breathing life into you. And when you got a circle like that, man, you unstoppable. Your circle gonna greatly influence how far you get, how you think, how you act. You know what I'm saying? So just make sure the people in your circle are valuable to where you want to end up in life. You hang around 4 broke people, you're gonna be the 5th. You feel me? The difference between you and the most successful person you know is their ability to focus. How long can you focus on one thing, one goal, until it's achieved, until you've manifested that one specific goal? You know what I'm saying? It's all about who's focused. The most focused man is the man with the most money. So the more focus you get, the more money you're gonna have. You feel me? What you've reaped so far is based off what you saw. You know what I'm saying? You get what you put in, none more, none less. You can't cheat the game, you know what I'm saying? So those dudes, those individuals that's giving 150, they getting those results of someone that's giving it 150%. You half-assing, you giving 20, 30, 40%, 70%. You getting results of someone to give it 70%. You inconsistent, you giving it, like partial effort, you get partial results, you know what I'm saying? So determine the results you want, then you know how much harder you gotta work. You know what I'm saying? I'm nowhere near the levels of success I want to reach, and I know how much more work I gotta put in. So this is just like, you sow what you reap and you reap what you sow. So keep putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? And you can only elevate, you can only get more. You know what I'm saying? The more you put in, the more you get out, all right? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You get what you put in. What you put in is what you get out. You keep putting burgers in your stomach and procrastinating, you get the results of someone that's eating junk food, you know what I'm saying? But you keep hitting that gym, you keep showing up every day to that gym and giving it 150, giving it everything, and you doing that consistent, and you eating right on top of that, you get the results of someone that's putting in that work, you know what I'm saying? You got the six pack, you got the energy levels that you want, you know what I'm saying? Everybody say they want a Lamborghini, but you can't want a Lamborghini with minivan efforts. What you put in is what you get out. Can't cheat the game, all right? You feel me? You gotta love what you do. When you love what you do, what's something you would do all day, every day for free? And that's real passion, that's real love. And what you love, you're gonna be persistent at because you enjoy doing it, enjoy spending your time doing it. So find what you love to do and spend your time doing it. Alright, so I got one more gem for y'all boys. Dreams work when you work. It's all about the action. You gotta put in that work. I'm at a little rooftop, little rooftop joint. Yeah. Dreams work when you work, you feel me? Just keep grinding, you feel me? Everybody always talking about manifestation, 3-6-9 rule, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, but the word manifestation has the word action in it. You gotta put in the work, you gotta do the action. The actions is what changes everything. Not just writing it down, not just thinking about it. Stop thinking, start working. You feel me? I've always found it like fascinating that it don't take no effort to be a failure. Like they say the road to heaven feels like hell, and the road to hell feels like heaven. You know, it takes no effort to fail a class or be a failure in life, but to pass class, to get good grades, it takes so much effort. It takes you doing your homework on time. It takes you studying, you really learning and elevating your mind. But you don't even gotta show up. You can just do nothing and you can fail. It's so easy to fail. So there's obviously value in doing what's tougher, what's harder. And what's harder and what's tougher gets you the results you want. When you put off everything you're supposed to do today, man, all your haters, all your doubters, everybody that don't want to see you win, man, you proving them right. You letting them know, man, yeah, you was correct about me. But when you go against the grain, when you step proper, when you really give it 150%, you changing the result. And when you get your result, ain't gonna be nothing a nigga can say. You feel me? And realistically speaking, it was never about a hater. Like no hater, no doubter, no naysayer. Nobody on this planet could stop me. You know what I'm saying? No hater, no doubting ass nigga, no naysayer could stop you. You feel me? You powerful. It was always me versus me. And I always got in my way. And I realized I was my biggest enemy. But once I looked in the mirror and acknowledged where I was going wrong, then that's when the game changed. That's when I realized, yo, let me get out of my way, and yo, the world is mine. And you gotta get out your way too, you feel me? Ain't nobody stop you. Like, let's be realistic. Name a nigga that can stop you. You feel me?
See, anybody can show up when they feel like it. But how many people gonna show up when they don't feel like it? When you don't feel like it, when you're tired, when you're not mentally there, when you don't feel like showing up to the gym, that's what separates the good from the great. The greats do it when they don't feel like it. So you gotta ask yourself, are you good or are you great? What do you really want in your life? If there's no limitations on money, time, if you had all the ability, all the talent, if you could do, be, or have anything you want, what would you want in your life? You feel me?